Hello, Vijay. Am I audible?
Yes, ma'am.
And just tell me, is my screen visible?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, okay. Thank you. So, good evening, everyone. I'm Rakhi Yadav, your PMRF teaching assistant for pericyclic reactions and organic photochemistry course, which is conducted by NPTEL and whose course instructor is Professor S. Sankararaman from IIT Madras. So, in week 1, we have covered questions on electrocyclic reactions. In week 2, we have covered cycloaddition reaction, mainly focusing on Diels-Alder reaction and 2 plus 2 cycloaddition of ketene and olefins. And in this week 3, we are going to cover questions based on 1,3 dipolar and higher order cycloaddition reaction. So, what do you know about cycloaddition reaction? That there can be more than one or two component, right? So 2 plus 2 reaction can take place in three ways between olefin and olefin, ketene and olefin, or your ketone and olefin. This is your famous Paterno-Bucci type reaction, right? 4 plus 2 we have covered. In this week, we are going to cover this 1,3 dipolar cycloaddition reaction. So I hope you all have attended Sir's lecture. Based on that, for today's problem session, this is your first problem. You just have to tell me what are the starting materials possible for formation of this product. How this product can be formed. What is the first thought that come into your mind for this? Only one student is there.
Ma'am, quinone.
Okay, Vijay. Uh, wait. Let me use that pen with me. Uh, hint for you is cyclohexene is the product of which type of pericyclic reaction? Cyclohexene. Only cyclohexene. Electrocyclic or Diels-Alder?
Mix up the yam.
What? Wait, I'm just connecting my pen there. Just give me 2 minutes. Huh. So Vijay, let's say you are having this diene, right? And it is made to react with this olefin, ethylene. So your final product is this cyclohexene, yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
So whenever you are given any cyclohexene and they are asking what are the starting material possible, so in case A, one Diels-Alder step may be there, right? Now you have to figure out which diene part they have taken. So if you look at this example, this part is from diene, yes or no? Diene, and these two carbons are from this olefin, correct? So, in first question, your diene is this. Now just tell me quickly what is your dienophile. I have told you that in cyclohexene, left part is your diene and right part corresponds to your dienophile. So, uh, uh, coming on same ground, tell me what is the dienophile possible in A, case A, isn't it? See, I hope you know what is Diels-Alder reaction, or I have to tell it again. Others, are you able to listen me? Prashant, Priya, am I audible? Anyone? Okay. So, whenever you see cyclohexene, you just have to break it from here. This part you got from your diene, and this part you got from your dienophile. Dienophile is your electron deficient part of 4 plus 2 reaction, and diene is electron rich. So, keeping that thing in mind, starting materials possible for reaction product A is this. This diene you have to take, and this is your dienophile. Understood? Anyone? Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And why these two hydrogens are cis? Because this reaction is stereospecific. Since these two hydrogens are cis in this dienophile, they will be cis in your product too. Okay. Okay. Now tell me, uh, one mistake is there. Yes. Now tell me, uh, you can take hint from this question number A and tell me what are the possible starting material for this compound. Just try to solve. In same way I have solved part A. This is your cyclohexene only. This double bond was left. Another hint is same Diels-Alder reaction is taking place. You just have to tell me from which starting material you can make this cyclohexene. Okay. Match your answers if you have solved. So I have told you earlier also. This is basic reaction of your 4 plus 2 reaction. This left part come from diene and this right part come from dienophile. So basic thing is you have one diene and one dienophile. Now next question comes substituents. So on diene, substituents are ethyl. Since they are cis, not cis, but we can say that when in last week I have told you how to check stereochemistry of Diels-Alder product, I have told you whatever substituents are there on line, they will be on in same stereo. So this ethyl is your trans, not trans, but we would better call it. They both are E stereochemistry. And These dinophile part is trans, so they will be trans in your. And can anyone tell me CH2OH, CH2OH? A is correct. A is your diene. It's good. But can B be a dienophile? Just tell me yes or no. Can B be a dienophile for this reaction? At least try. Right or wrong doesn't matter. Students, tell me, is dienophile B possible for this reaction? Preliminary
Yes, ma'am.
inform possible, but if you know dienophile should be electron deficient as per Diels-Alder reaction. So, better precursor for this reaction is. Wait. So, better precursor for this reaction is. That is not working. CHO, right? Because now your olefin is attached with electron withdrawing groups, correct? Now just tell me this basic question. How can you convert CHO to CH2OH? Which reducing agent can we use for conversion of aldehyde to alcohol? Basic question. Okay, leave. So this is your dying possible, and this is your dinophile, which on 4 plus 2 reaction in presence of heat will give you. And this compound on LAH reduction, lithium aluminum hydride reduction, will give you the required product. So this was the solution for this question. If anyone is having still any doubt, you can tell me. I will explain from zero. If you don't know anything about Diels-Alder reaction, that also I can tell. But all these things I have discussed in previous class. That your diene should be electron rich, since we are taking homo of diene. You are, and LUMO should and dinophile should be electron deficient, because more the electrons of diene, homo will be above, and less more the electron deficient will be a dinophile, its LUMO will be lower. So lesser the gap between your homo and LUMO, more better is your Diels-Alder reaction. Okay. So in this way you have to do. And if you don't know how to assign stereochemistry of product for desolder, that also I can tell you again. But say anything, yes or no, not getting. Okay. Your next question is predict the major product A and B. So see, only one component is given at left hand side. Your starting material is one component. So one thing is common that de-Solder reaction is not possible here. Here first electrocyclic ring opening will take place. Now tell me, for electrocyclic ring opening, how many electrons are involved in this reaction? Let me redraw for you. Now tell me, which ring can be opened for electrocyclic ring opening? These 4 electron, 2 pi and 2 sigma, right? So from here your ring can open. Sorry. So from where it can open this ring? Correct? Now tell me in which direction these pH will go. Okay, before that tell me this is 4 electron system. Okay. Heating is there, it will be disrotatory or cone rotatory? My first question to you.
Can't rotate me.
Cone rotatory. Are you sure? Yeah, it's true, na? Okay, let's revise all these things. 4 electron, right? So it is your butadiene. HOMO will be psi 2. And psi 2 end orbital sign was same or different? Different, right? So, for having constructive overlap between these two lobes, you have to move it in cone rotatory fashion, right? Then this plus will come here and this plus will move there. Yes or no? Correct? So, in 4 electron system under thermal condition, it will be cone rotatory. Very good. So, cone rotatory means if they are trans in your product, it means they are trans here also. Yes or no? So your diene will be like this, pH there and pH here. Correct? So this is your product A. I hope everyone is clear till product A. I'm assuming that. Okay. Now next step is your 4 plus 2. Maleic anhydride is given. You just have to draw 4 plus 2 product of this. Okay. And stereo, one thing is missing here. This is your dienophile. Okay. Now comes stereo. Since these pH are on your line, they will be same side. Okay. And hydrogen are on same side to this maleic anhydride. Yes or no? But now the question arises whether hydrogen will be on wedge or dash. So we know that in Diels-Alder reaction, endo product is major. Endo means your electron withdrawing group should see towards your diene, right? If they will look at towards your diene, this group and pH group will have same stereo. It means hydrogen will be on dash. Yes or no? So this is your product B. Students, is it clear? Okay. If not clear, ask me in the end of the class. Okay. So this is question based on electrocyclic reaction. Just try to solve. In this question, they are asking the conditions X and Y required for the following pericyclic reaction. Preliminary information required for this question is you should know which type of system you are given. Either, okay, let me write it clearly. System can be of two types, 4n, 4n plus 2. Okay, we just have to count pi electrons. If they are in multiple of 4, they are 4n, and if not, they are 4n plus 2. First task. Then you should know 4n plus 2 or 4n in which condition undergoes which type of rotation. You should know that 4n under thermal condition will go cone rotation, right? Now, just keep one thing same and put all other two parameters different. Okay. Let's say we are keeping 4n plus 2 same. Then change this h mu to heat and cone to this. From here, you can tell every condition. Now, let's say you keep 4n constant. Now, you have to change other two parameters. It's just a trick to get all the conditions in hand. You should remember one condition that in 4n in thermal condition will undergo cone rotation. After that, you write any one of the component from above and change other two parameters. If here it is heat, let's say you change it to light, and cone will change into this. I hope everyone is clear up to this point. Yes or no? It is like I am talking to myself. Vijay, Priya, are you not getting what I am teaching? Prashant,
Yes, ma'am.
is it clear what I am explaining? That system, cone rotation, disk rotation. Actually, I have explained all these things in week 1 tutorial. So I thought ki everyone knows. Okay, Priya is writing in chat. See, I can't see your chat messages during presentation, right? So try to unmute yourself and then tell. It will be good for both of us if conversation would be both way, right? Otherwise, I will speak, and I don't know whether you are getting or not. So it will be my suggestion, and it's your choice. but I will request please answer. And if you are not getting, then also you can tell me. Okay. So we were discussing system. So first you should know. Now tell me, students, this system. My first basic question to you is this 4n system or 4n plus 2 system? Unmute yourself and try to tell me. I am also a student like you. You can tell me anything. If you are not getting, I will explain it to you again. Is this 4n system or 4n plus 2 system?
Ma'am, please explain
What?
again. Ma'am, please explain
Prashant, can you please write in chat? Because from your side, some problem is there. Priya, I will suggest you to unmute yourself because I'm not able to read chat in between, okay? Okay, leave. I will explain. So, students, one, two, three, four. This is your four pi electrons. It means it is. So, first question answer is there. Four pi system. Okay. Now, just tell me, are these methyl groups pointing towards same side or opposite side? They are same side, right? And in product, you can see that they are on opposite side. It means this rotation has taken place here. Yes or no? 4 pi system is there and this rotation. So just match from here. 4 pi, okay, from these two and this rotation. It means condition required is H mu, right? So you can eliminate option A, option D. Okay? So first part clear? Now look at it. These two hydrogens are, one is here and one is going in this direction. They are opposite in a way, okay? But in product, they are again cis opposite, but in product they are cis. It means again this rotation is taking place. Yes or no? But this time, six electrons has taken place in reaction. How? This bond has come to here, this come to here, and this goes to there. Similarly here, oh sorry, similar. si- Similarly, here bond movement you can write. Okay. So 4n plus 2 system, why? Because it is 6 pi electron. 6 pi electron means it is 4n plus 2. Now you have to see 4n plus 2 and this rotation, and that you are getting in heat. So correct answer is option number B. Now tell me, you can tell in chat also, just tell me, is this problem was clear to you? You can write in chat and tell me, is this problem clear to you? Priya, just write why if you understood.
आ तो रहा है।
Okay. So this I have kept this in your slides part. Okay. So you can see the solution from here also. So first H mu disrotation. In both the case, disrotation is taking place. So you just have to figure out that foreign system in which condition can undergo disrotation. Okay. So this is your question number 4. They are asking, this is the product of your Diels-Alder reaction. They are just asking about which are the possible reactants in this case. Take a pause and start solving. I am also solving. See, one thing is that you can do retro Diels-Alder. How can you do retro Diels-Alder? Let me tell you. Let's say you know the cyclohexene you got from this, correct? So if you draw it like this, so basically, oh sorry, so basically this bond will go here and you will get this, right? So in this case also you can do like that. How? This bond will come here, this come here, and this come here. Okay, and you will get, yes or no? Correct. So if you look at your options, option A can be eliminated because there are no two cyclohexane. This is bicyclosystem came from these two carbons. Yes or no? You
Option
can.
number D.
Oh, finally, someone has. Okay, option number D. Okay, good. Why? Because both can't be cyclohexane, right? So among B and D,
Yes.
okay. And why among B and D? Because here this extra CH2 group is there
Extra
and we
carbon.
don't need this. Very good. So its correct answer is D. There you can get two system in your exam, two type of system. Let me tell you. One is your this type of system and another is this type of system. So if you are getting diene of this type, you just have to do this way. Correct. This is your dinophile part. Correct. And if you get system like this, you just have to draw this. My handwriting is poor because I'm using pen tab. But if you are not able to imagine, let me explain you again. Uh, See, that system is like this. Okay, that triangle is forming na. That is your product in case of cyclopentadiene. If triangle forms from these two corner of your copy, this heart shape forms. This is the product when your diene is cyclopentadiene, and when you are having cyclohexadiene, these two corners will be occupied by another two, uh, another square you can say or rectangle. Okay, that is your bicyclosystem. While drawing, you have to draw like that. Okay. So for today, question number 5 is, in this two-step reaction shown below, identify the correct combination of product 1 and 2. Whichever reactant you know don't know, just tell me. I will tell you the uh, reactivity of that. Okay. But before that, tell me what is your first reaction? Electrocyclic or Diels-Alder reaction?
First is Diels-Alder.
Yes. Why? Because first of all, it is two component, so it is clear that it is not electrocyclic. Another hint is thermal condition is given, so she is correct. This is Diels-Alder reaction. Just now I have told you whenever you get system like this, you have to draw in this way. This actually you should not join. This is the correct way to form. Okay, and from here to this is your five membered ring envelope form you can imagine. Okay, now you just have to draw your dino file and COH is there and obviously endo product will form, correct, due to secondary orbital interactions. Okay, so among these, which option can you eliminate after getting this as one? You can eliminate option A because COH is an exoside. If any substituent is coming towards this hut, this is exo, and towards this bond, this is endo. But since this COH is group is going in this direction towards this hut, therefore it is exo. And in this solder reaction, endo product is major. Remember this. Okay, good. Now tell me, okay, we can eliminate option B also. Now can anyone
Answer,
tell
I
me?
think C.
C.
Option C.
Okay, can you explain us how option C? Just in brief, what happened in step 2? Okay, C. Uh,
Step 2, bromination.
Huh, good. Let me explain others also. See, whenever in exams you will get question regarding your pericyclic reaction, they will not come like just do 4 plus 2 electrocyclic. They will give question to you always in application based. That your one step is Diels-Alder, then they are adding another reagent like this. Okay, so for organic, you should know whole chemistry, your GOC part, what are the reducing and oxidizing agents in organic chemistry, okay, SN1, SN2, and N-bromosuccinimide. N-bromosuccinimide has one good thing. What? I will tell. This is your N-bromosuccinimide. Actually, I'm not able to draw it properly. Sorry for that. This is your N-bromosuccinimide, right or not? Okay. See, whenever you are given NBS, there are two conditions possible for NBS. One is they will simply write NBS, okay, or NBS H mu, or they will write NBS H2. When nothing is given among H mu and H2, consider it as H2. Okay, NBS in presence of H2 will give you Br positive. Okay, students. But in presence of H mu, it will give you Br radical. In our case, it is Br positive. So it will form cyclobromonium intermediate. Yes or no? Now, since this COH, if you write it in this form, right? Now, this OH can open this three member ring, correct? And you will get option number C. She was correct. Correct option is your option number C. Everyone understood or not? And one another thing, why Br is above? Because incoming cyclobromonium intermediate will form from exoside. since exoside is sterically less hindered. Yes or no? Can we move ahead?
Yes.
Good. So first step was a Diels-Alder. Second, cyclo. That three-membered bromonium intermediate, and opening of that bromonium intermediate by your acid, and that's all. Okay. So question number 6 is very interesting. Say that factor came. Okay. Start. Write the structure of first, second, third in the following reaction sequence. I will do it for you. You just help me in between. Okay. So in first question from your basic organic chemistry, just tell me what can happen. Anyone can tell. First step is your NBS in
First
presence
step
of.
will be the allylic bromination.
Very good, very good. Allylic bromination. See, you know in this order what they require? One dine, another dienophile. Yes or no? Okay. So, questioner will try to make dine from it. How can you make dine? Okay. First step you told me very correct that it will form allylic bromination. It will do allylic bromination. Okay. You know this is very strong base. Yes or no?
Yes.
So obviously base is going to abstract a proton from here.
Yes.
Okay. And after abstracting carbanion will come here. And it is going to take this bromine and you will get your diene. मिल गई diene. And after that you just have to react with this malic anhydride. Which product you will get? Like this. Very good. Remember one thing in this bicyclotype structure, always draw endo product. Your hydrogen should go above. In your copy, draw it in a good way. I have correct. So this is your 2 and this is your 1. I hope everyone get it. Okay. Now second question. First step is your basic what? Grignard addition to aldehydes. Yes or no? Okay. Let me draw it for you. Draw it and tell me the final product. Or just tell me one at least. This will be your one. Yes or no? MnO2 is known for
First,
everyone.
I think we are going to get a acetophenone.
Acetophenone. Okay. Huh. So MnO2 function is allylic oxidation. Yes or no?
Yes.
Very good. So on allylic oxidation, you will get this. Okay. Now they are telling this is your product. Now they are asking about 3. Can you tell me which reaction has taken place between 2 and 3? See, this, let me give you a hint. See, this is your dinophile. Yes or no? And you can see here clearly, this is your dinophile. COPH is given. Yeah, COPH, we are having COPH. Now you just have to tell me which diene they have taken. What?
Third is cyclopentadiene.
Very good, very good. Third is your cyclopentadiene. And fourth is, this is MCPB. MCPB role is to epoxidation.
Epoxidation.
Very good. It just epox. Sorry for my drawing. Okay, epoxidation will take place in which side? Exo or endo? Obviously,
Eggs.
epoxidation will take place from least hindered side. That is exo. Okay. Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay. Now third question. It is interesting. Just tell me, what is the role of zinc? What zinc do in organic chemistry? Insertion, right? Zinc, magnesium, their role is to get insert between metal and halogen bond.
Yeah,
Yes or no?
metal and that
Huh. Huh.
CH2Br in between it will insert.
Okay. Then think what can be done next. Okay. She has said correctly. Okay. I can't make benzene ring like that. Sorry. This is solution for one. This is solution for your solution two. And for third, I am writing here. Anyone got the product in third? Try. See, after zinc insert between CH2Br, it will form here carbon ion. Yes or no? And this is your CH2Br. Now, this negative charge will come here. This negative charge will go there and knock off this bromine. And im- you will get this diene. Are you getting which diene? This. Yes or no? Is product 1 is correct?
Yes, yes, correct.
Good. Now to you have dinophile. You just have to draw a desolder product. And you are done. Everyone understood this reaction. Let me explain it again. First,
Yeah, yeah.
zinc will insert between your carbon and halogen bond. And here carbon ion will come, right? Because if you get anywhere metal carbon bond, obviously metal will be your nucleophilic, same as your grignard, right? Then that negative charge will come back and knock off this bromine, and it will form this diene. Your diene is ready. You are having this dinophile. Just do a desolder reaction and you are done. Yes or no? So take home message from this slide is, NBS in presence of H mu gives you radical, bromine radical. Obviously allylic bromination will take place. Base is going to abstract a proton and you will get diene disorder reaction. Second, from second question you should know MnO2. The MnO2 is known to do allylic oxidation. It will change your alcohol to ketone, right? And MCPB is used for epoxidation, and you are done. And in third question, you should know that zinc can also do this insertion reaction and will change. This is quite Ohm-Pauling reaction, right? Earlier, this carbon is having delta positive charge, yes or no? But after zinc insertion, it has become carbon ion, positive to negative, reversal of polarity, yes or no? Okay. So this is your question number 7. You have to tell me mechanism how they have gone to this starting material on heating to this four membered what we can call is tetracyclic system. Go stepwise and think what can be done here. One thing is clear that one component is given, so I think, and you should also think that it should be electrocyclic reaction. But how many electrons are involved in first electrocyclic reaction? Okay, let me draw it other way around. Sorry, not this way. And this system too you can make. Now first step is your electrocyclic ring opening or closing. Correct? So first step is your 4 pi electrocyclic ring opening. Okay, you can tell me the easy part of this. Just tell me 4 pi under heating undergoes which type of rotation? Cone rotation or disk rotation?
On rotation.
Cone rotation. Very good. You also draw product with me, okay? I'm also drawing and just draw. Okay. This draw as it is you are given. Now you will only tell me what is the next possibility in this. You all are going to tell me. Can anyone see scope of intramolecular reaction? Is anyone able to see that 4 plus 2 reaction intramolecularly which can happen? Yes or no?
Yes.
Very good. So,
Closer.
but for intramolecular, what I will suggest to you that give numbering. That is the best part. Okay, otherwise you will mess up everything. So if you give numbering, it will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, this is your A, B, C. Correct? Now let's form the bond. One is your this. One is your this phenyl fused. Okay, everything is done. So this is your one, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Now see 6 which carbon is connected to 6? A. Carbon number A. Carbon number A to B. Now see 1 is connected to C. Yes or no? Have I made mistake anywhere? Yes. These are two carbons, and I have written here it as a one carbon. So one carbon and two carbon, and just directly join them. So one, two, three, four. You get the same compound as it is written in product. Yes or no? So which two reaction has taken place? First is your 4 pi electrocyclic ring opening, and second is your intramolecular Diels Elder reaction. In this week's lecture, sir have told you three reactions, right? 1,3 dipolar cycloaddition that we are going to see later. Intramolecular disorder, these type of reactions are known as intramolecular because in one system you are given diene and dienophile both. Okay. Another thing to note from here is that yes, that higher order cycloaddition. Yes, higher order cycloaddition means it can't be necessary that it will be 4 plus 2 or 2 plus 2. It may be 4 plus 4, 6 plus 4. Okay. So basically in week 3 lecture, sir have taught you three main cycloaddition: intramolecular disorder, 1,3 dipolar, and higher order. Okay, good. Is this question was clear to you? Okay. Okay, tell me the major products 1 and 2 in the following reaction sequence are. First, this aliphatic aldehyde is made to react with CBr4 PPH3, then excess n-butyl lithium. Okay, tell me. And before that, write homework for you, or anyone in audience can tell me which is the first name reaction. CBr4 PPH3 and butyl lithium. This is a name reaction. Can anyone tell me? Okay, let me give you a hint. This name reaction start with alphabet C. Audience. Okay, leave. Let me tell you, this first reaction is your Corey-Fuchs reaction. Homework is just study the mechanism for this reaction. Since this is not part of this course, I have brought it here so that you can read this reaction. Go and read the mechanism. For now, let me tell you its conversion of aldehyde to alkyne. Okay, so correct answer is your D. And after you got this alkyne, this is nothing but your 1,3 dipolar cycloaddition. This is your phenylazide. Phenylazide means you can write it like this way. Yes or no? Positive, negative. Okay. So this is your azide. You are having your alkyne. Let's say that aliphatic part is R. Since copper is there, this is your famous click reaction. 1,3 dipolar between azide and alkyne is your click reaction. So you will get this product. Yes or no? This part you got from your alkyne, and this is your azide. Okay. The major products 1 and 2 respectively in the following reaction sequence are. My basic question to you all is the first reaction desalter 4 plus 2, 3 plus, sorry, not 3 plus 2. Okay, 3 plus 2 or electrocyclic. See, this is your nitrile oxide. Okay, you can write it in this way also. This is your Me, and here positive charge is there. So 1,3 dipole is there. It is ready for reaction. Now you should know that 1,3 dipolar cycloaddition is stereospecific again. Since these are trans in this olefin, they should be trans. But in this, wait, final product is this. Okay, so they should be trans only in product. So they are cis here. So this option can be eliminated. They have opened the ring in first step only. So this can't be possible. So among option number A and B, both are possible. So, and both are there. Okay. So we have to see now this step. So after you got this product, this in presence of H2 nickel, or we can say that Rene nickel, okay, is going to give you, actually Rene nickel helps in this NO bond cleavage, and you will get Me, C double bond N. This way both the methyl groups are will be trans to each other. Okay. So in which this is product, and see hydrolysis is also there. So this double bond N will be double bond O. So correct answer is this option number B. Yes or no? Last question, students. No, not last, second last. Please, I am expecting from you, just give correct answer. This is very basic question. The following conversion involves, you have the substrate, triethylamine is there, and then this is your ethyl propylate. Yes, if this is your ethyl propylate, and you got this product. So tell me which option among the four can be correct. First option is 1,3 dipolar as a reactive intermediate, and it is a cycloaddition. Pos- Possible or not? Okay, let me solve for you. See, students, base is given. Just tell me, among in this starting material, which is the most acidic proton? You can see this one, right? Base is going to abstract this proton, and this negative charge is going to knock off this chlorine. Okay, you will get 1,3 dipole here. and you are given this ethyl propylate. You just have to, for now you can write it like this, okay? And after that you just have to join that ethyl propylate, and that's all. Your job is done. And remove these positive and negative charges. And from here hydrogen can be eliminated to get this aromatic system, okay? So basically this is your 1,3 dipolar species and a cycloaddition. So option number A is correct. Why option number B is wrong? Carbocation is not a reactive intermediate, okay? Cycloaddition is there but carbocation is not there. Yes, 1,3 dipolar species is a reactive intermediate, but next reaction is not your azaviti. That is different reaction. Carbanion is a reactive intermediate. No, this is your 1,3 dipole. As a cope is, for your information, let me tell you, this is your cope. 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. Yes, this is your simple cope reaction with all the carbons. And if one of the carbon gets substituted by nitrogen, it is your azacope. Okay. So, last and most interesting question from today's problem solving session: how can you design this, or how can you synthesize this compound A from this compound B? I will give you hint for this question, major hint. You can solve it. See, let's say you are having this cyclopentadiene. Okay, okay, and you are having this olefin. It will give you this adduct. Yes or no? Now, if you treat this complex with O3, O3 is your ozonolysis reaction. Let's say you are doing reductive ozonolysis, for that I am adding zinc also. You know, on ozonolysis, this double bond cleaves and all the other bonds will be as it is. And this is nothing but your cyclopentane having. So basically, starting from the cyclopentadiene, you can get this. Yes or no? Students, understood? Priya, have you understood? How can you get this cyclopentane from this cyclopentadiene?
Ma'am, one more time.
Okay, I will explain again. See, first your 4 plus 2 cycloaddition reaction has taken place and you get this, okay? And you know very well know that, let's say if you are having this system, let's, and on ozonolysis, okay,
Okay, ma'am,
before
understood.
that,
Ozonolysis reaction.
ozonolysis just cleave this double bond, right? And on cleaving, on cleavage, it will form C double bond O and C double bond O. Yes or no?
Yes, yes,
Yeah.
correct.
So if you give numbering now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. One thing I have missed, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Huh. So on 1, 1 this is there. On 2 nothing is there. 3 CHO is again there. See, it will be CHO. I have drawn it wrong. Okay. And 4 and 5 nothing is there. So from cyclopentadiene you can get this. Now just try to think. Take 1 minute. Now just try to think how can you give this product. Other hint, let me write. You can use ozonolysis as your one of the step. Another hint is for reduction of CHO to CH2OH. lithium aluminum hydride you can use. Now just try to synthesize A from this B. Okay, let me tell you, this is your A, this is your B. You have understood all the hints I have given to you. Take 1 minute, use all these things, and tell me how can you form product A. It's very easy. Can I tell answer now? Okay, let's start. See, you are given this. I have told you in hint that you can convert aldehyde to alcohol by LAH or lithium aluminum hydride. So first you can take your cyclopentadiene. Actually, I have to erase this part in order to let me take fresh paper. Do not. Okay. Let me use another card. Okay. Let's say you are having this cyclopentadiene. Okay. And if you treat it with CHO, what you will get? This type of system. Not this double bond. First 4 plus 2 reaction will take place, and you will get CHO, CH. And here one double bond will be there, and at this position CH2OBN. Understood till here? Now you just have to do ozonolysis. On ozonolysis, what it will form? Just draw 5 member, one CHO here, another CHO here, same as I have told you earlier, right? These will be obviously down as they were endo, and this is your CH2OBN. Okay, you can reduce all these CHO in what way? By using lithium aluminum hydride, and you will, sorry, and you will get this all OH. Okay. And for CH2OBN, what you can do na? You can use H2PDC. For protecting groups like OBN, you can use H2PDC. That can give you this compound. Understood or not? So
Yes, understood.
the main thing that you have to keep in mind is, so actually this mouse is not working. So main thing you have to keep in mind is, whenever there is reaction between your cyclopentadiene and olefin, this 4 plus 2 adduct can be treated with O3 and zinc or ozonolysis, and this will give you this 5 membered cyclopentane having aldehyde at 2 different carbon. Okay, and this principle can be used here, as they are asking us to make cyclopentane from cyclopentadiene. So obviously it will undergo disorder followed by ozonolysis, then changing this compound to all the alcohols by lithium aluminium hydride, and then this tetra alcohol was made to react with H2PDC. That can reduce this OBN with OH. And what is OBN? OBN is your OCH2PH. Okay. OBN is your O. Let me write here. OBN is your OCH2PH. So that's all for today's problem session. If you have any doubt, your doubts are welcome. Just take 5 minutes and tell me if you are having any doubt. Let me start from starting. So here I don't think there is any problem. You just have to see if anywhere it is cyclohexene, you it should come in your mind automatically that it can be formed from Diels-Alder reaction. Okay. Here there is no problem. Electrocyclic followed by Diels-Alder. Here you should know which type of system, at what condition it will undergo cone rotation or disk rotation. For Diels-Alder in bicyclic system, you should know endo product is always major. Here there was main thing to learn here is NBS can give you bromonium, Br positive and Br dot, that is radical also. If H mu is there, it will behave in radical fashion. If H2O is there, it will behave as cationic intermediate. Okay. This is your electrocyclic followed by intramolecular Diels-Alder reaction. Corey-Fuchs reaction, this you have to read. This is your 1,3 dipolar cycloaddition again, and this question was most interesting. Yes or no? Okay. Thank you all for joining this class. Now, you all
जहाँ से भी लेके आना है।
what?
Madam, I
Huh?
am not able to submit my assignment number 1 because I have not got the assignment number 1. So please
So
send me assignment
see,
number.
see. Uh, first mute yourself. My voice is echoed. Huh. Prashant, first mute yourself.
Yeah.
Just give me 1 minute.